I can't remember if I've discussed this on the pod yet, but I'm kind of soft piloting this new thing where I don't really post on the weekends, which is terrible for the algorithm. But I started reading The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt. You know, it's just about how like bad social media is for us. And I'm definitely of the camp that social media is going to be like cigarettes very soon. Like in like 5 years, they're going to be like, oh, that was actually rotting your brain. And your brain is like mostly gray matter now. And I'm like fully addicted to my phone, you guys. I really am. Like I sleep next to it. I do all the wrong things. I'm like on the internet until the last second before I go to bed. And for a while I was like, haha, lean in, like Tinx, it's funny, it's your job. And I don't know. I think I'm just like entering a new phase in my life where I kind of just want to set a better boundary for myself. And it's scary. Like it's scary. I've posted every day online for almost 5 years now. Every day. And I've definitely like decreased the level of like personal stuff I share. Like I don't talk about dating anymore. You know, and I just kind of keep more things private. I think like as I get older, maybe some of my friends don't want to be online, you know, whereas when it was back in the day in 2020, I'd be like showing all my friends of whatever. Like we're getting older and some people just don't like that, which is of course I have to respect that. So I don't know. Part of me is like I love the weekend because it almost feels like the most fun time to post because I'm just like, oh, I'm like having fun, whatever. But then part of me is like, I kind of really like that boundary. And then it's like, I have more to tell you on Monday. I don't know. Any thoughts? DM me, call me, whatever. All right, let's go to Elena. How are you? Hi, Elena. Are you the person who
Hi,
DM'd
Tinx.
me? You DM'd me.
Yes, I did. How are you?
I'm good. I was so excited when I saw that DM because, guys, she DM'd and said, I have a crazy story. And I said, tell me your name or your fake name and I'll tell Steve to put you right through. And here you are. So tell us what's going on.
I appreciate it. But first, before I do, I just want you to know I've been listening to you and following you for a couple of years now. And I really believe that I wouldn't have this good of a mindset just around like dating and work and putting myself first and so many other things without you and your advice. So
Thank you. That
just
means a
love the
lot.
conversations in this community, and I've grown a lot from your
That
content.
means a
So
lot.
just want you
Thank
to know
you.
that.
Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that. What's going on? Tell us the story.
So a couple of weeks ago, this was back in early March,
Okay.
I met this guy and he was visiting from out of town for a work trip. We went out a couple of times. It was kind of like a friend that was like, hey, I know this person, like you guys should go out while he's in town. So we go out a couple of times. We do dinner and drinks and nothing really happens. Like we don't hook up. Nothing really comes from it. But when he leaves, he's like, I would love to see you again. Like the next time I'm in town. I'm like, great. Sounds good. Several weeks go by, and a couple of days ago, he calls me or texts me, and he's like, hey, I would love to get together again. I'm coming to town. Like, I would love to take you to dinner. And I'm super busy, and he knows that. Like, I work full time. I'm going back to school. I just got a puppy. Like, my dad was in
Aw.
town. Like, just a lot of shit kind of going on.
Sure.
Told him all this. I'm like, sorry, like, I'm not going to be able to make it work this time, but like, if you need any recs, let me know. And he was definitely being like pretty pushy about it and was like, well, what if I change my flight or like, this, that, and the third. And I don't know, just being like a little bit odd. So
Sure.
I ended up saying like, sorry, it's not going to work this time. And like, he liked the message and that was that. I go to bed and I wake up the next morning and he'd called me 6 times at like
What?
1 o'clock a.m. And so I text him and I was like, hey, I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb when I sleep. I saw that you called 6 times. And he texts back immediately. He goes, hey, I legit broke my ankle, which I was kind of like, oh,
What?
like, do you think I was like 911? Like, what do you, but whatever. So anyways, I'm like, oh my gosh, like what happened? He sends me a picture. Tinx, his ankle is fucked. Like it's so
What?
black and blue. Like
Oh,
it's massive.
God.
I know it was pretty gross.
I feel bad for him, but
And
also, like, you went out with him, like, 2 times. Like, it's not really. I mean, you're a compassionate person, but, like, why is he telling you all this?
no, 100%. So I'm texting. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so sorry. And he sends me like a slew of text messages. And he's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave. I might have to change my flight. I can't walk. Like, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not responding. And something about it is just not sitting right with me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, something about this just feels weird. I download the photo and I look at it. It is from November 25th, 2018.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the fuck?
I know. I know. I know. So I'm like, holy shit, what's going
That's
on? And I
scary.
have not responded to him.
Yeah.
And so he sends me another text and he's like, do you have like any friends that are nurses that might be able to give me an injection? And
This
then he
guy is
texts
a
me,
psychopath.
I'm going to need.
What the
I know.
heck?
He's like, I actually think like I'm going to need your help, all this stuff. So I'm like, holy shit. And so I was chatting like a couple of my friends about this, and some of them are like, oh, like call him out or whatever. And I was like, I'm going full block here. Like, this is just, he's like deranged.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I need to call Tinx and ask, like, at what point is it like you confront someone for being insane and like call them out versus just full on block and don't deal with it?
So I don't know. This is like really freaking me out. And I hate to like take it to
Right?
this place, but like I just feel weird about your safety. Like I don't know why anybody would lie about an injury. I don't know why he would reach out in that way, and it seems kind of manic. I just like always like to err on the side of caution. This is not sitting right with me, and I think you just keep him blocked. That's really really weird. Like that's really really weird. It's not a cute thing where he's like, oh, trying to see you or something. To lie about that is a bizarre thing, and it's freaking me out. And no adult in their right mind would lie about an injury to try and connect with someone. He doesn't know where you live, right?
No, not at all. And my brother lives in my town, so I had him like come spend the night and stuff just because like
Good.
they're on the side of caution. But yeah, no, he doesn't know where I live. And the other thing too, I was like, let me also tell the community of that trick too, of being able to like download the photo and see the details, because
Dude, so key.
when I wanted to call him out too, I was like, well, I need to make sure like I didn't send like a picture of my dog or something, because he could do the same and see like exactly like where I live and things like that.
Right.
But it was just wild. I was like, one, it's like a tip for the community, but also like just absolutely insane behavior.
Do you follow him on social at all?
I did like the immediate block once I saw that. I mean, like I was on the treadmill and my blood just like
No,
I was
I,
like,
I get it. I completely understand. I think you did the right thing. I'm just wondering, like, I'm like more nosy and curious than anything about like what his deal is as a person. And I don't know. But listen, I think you did the right thing. I think that I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his game is. And honestly, we want nothing to do with it. And I think you just kind of leave it. Did you say that you met him through a friend or that someone could connected
yes.
you guys? I mean,
And so
yeah. Did you talk to the friend?
yeah, and I did. And the other thing that we thought, and this is obviously really sad, but they were like, maybe it's like this was kind of some way for him to try and see if he could get drugs like in the city that you were in or something like that. Like maybe
That crossed my mind. Yeah.
I personally went on the side of like, it's not worth calling him out. I had a few friends that were like, no, like you should tell him that that's really fucked up. But
No, it's not your thing, your problem. And like, honestly, your safety is the most important thing. And I think you did absolutely the right thing. And it's unsettling and I'm sorry, but I think that you have to just leave it and kind of not know. I kind of have a sense that maybe you'll find out in a couple months through a friend or whatever. Maybe something will happen, but for now, not your problem. You did 100% the right thing. Your intuition is always right. Like women's intuition is crazy. So thank God you did that. Thank God you didn't meet up with him. And I'm sorry that happened to you. It's really unsettling.
yeah, it's definitely weird, but it'll be okay. And
It's
it's
fine.
just a good
Yeah.
reminder of staying alert and staying smart. So.
Absolutely. Thank you for calling. I'm really proud of you and stay safe. Everything's fine. Just keep him blocked and not your problem.
You're the
Oof.
best. Thanks so much.
Love
Thanks.
you. Bye, babe.
You. Bye.
That is so freaky, you guys. That is really scary. I'm so proud of her that she trusted her intuition. It's so crazy, like how women just have these random thoughts where you're like, I'm not safe, or like, that guy's not safe, and you just kind of know instinctively. But that is really, really weird. I wonder what the story is. Okay, super quick break. We're gonna take more calls out after this. So if you're on the line, stay on the line. I'll be right back.